to come here because it's been a while since we've been here for a fight, for a press conference. And before we start our main event press conference, which was a lot of fun yesterday in Nottingham, I want to say thank you to everyone that's turned out today. Unfortunately, because of venue restrictions in the world we live in, we've had to stop letting people in through the front door. Many of those not been able to make it tonight, or today. So sorry to them, and thank you to you for turning up for this great response. Of course, so many times over the years we've seen young fighters from Belfast come through, fill up arenas here at the Odyssey Arena, and of course fight so successfully in England and in America as well. And this young man to my left, Caoimhin Agyarko, we've never really had the opportunity to do a proper press conference with him because of COVID restrictions in the world we live in, but we are so delighted to welcome this young man to the Matchroom Boxing and DAZN team. About 3 or 4 years ago, someone approached me, I think it was Adam Booth actually, and said, we have a very special fighter here you need to look at. And we get a lot of those phone calls. We just finished the Olympics, I was signing fighters, and unfortunately I'd never heard of Caoimhin Agyarko, and I never signed him that day. When I watched him fight, after that, I kicked myself very quickly and said, we really missed one there. When the opportunity came up with Paul Reddy and STN to sign him recently, we signed him immediately. He won his first title, the WBA International title in Liverpool. Great performance, and I'm delighted to announce and confirm that Caoimhin Agyarko will be in a major title fight on the March 12th card in Nottingham. And before I pass over to him to say a few words and just to warm you guys up, nice round of applause please for Caoimhin Agyarko. Great win for you last time out in Liverpool, and this is the absolute perfect card for you to fight on March 12th.
Yes, firstly, thank you for getting me on the card, another Irish card. Obviously, you had Katie on the last one. But yeah, it was a great win for me, great learning fight, an unbeaten opponent who came to fight. Obviously, I thought I could have performed better, but thankfully, I'm out in quick succession, and I'm looking to improve from that one.
Obviously, we know, there are almost like freak natures from Belfast in Carl Frampton and Michael Conlan in terms of the numbers that they draw, but so many great fighters, such an amazing fan base and fighting city. You feel that support from these people. Obviously you're going to get a tremendous reception in the arena that night, and one day in the not too distant future headline here yourself at the Odyssey.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, the Belfast fans have always supported me through the amateur careers and now into my professional career, and as you've seen in Liverpool, it was very noisy whenever I was playing, and I expect the same in Nottingham, especially with Mick on the card. So it's a great card for me to be on, and like I've been talking to you about, by the end of the year I want to be headlining shows or fighting back home in Belfast and giving them some great nights.
You are only 10-0 but moving nice and quickly. I know you want to move quickly and aggressively as well, but obviously March 12th, then get out in the summer, but realistically targeting that big name to headline your own show here, and you feel like you're well on the way to doing that.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like, listen, I have said in the past, I'm a 10-fight novice, another 2-3 step-ups, and I'm ready to headline shows back home. I put myself in the top 15 in the world now, and that's where I wanted to be by the end of 21, and heading into 2022, it's time to go through the gears and get some names on the record.
And obviously, finally, March 12th, probably 3,000 or 4,000 fans coming from Ireland and Belfast over for that big show. Going to be an amazing atmosphere. You're going to be on nice and late in the card as well. Exactly the kind of nights you want to be involved with.
Yeah, without doubt. Listen, an Irish invasion, you'll see every person here will be in Nottingham and plenty more. It's going to be a very noisy night, and I look forward to it. I can't wait to relish the moment and hopefully have a good performance and a good win.
Well, I don't want to embarrass you too much, but sometimes when you get a fighter from Belfast, people talk about the fan base and the potential to fill arenas. This young man could end up filling arenas all around the world. I think this is a guy that has the world at his feet, an extraordinary talent. I'm glad you guys are behind him. Make sure you continue to support this young man on his journey. I think Belfast has a world champion in the making here in Caoimhin Agyarko. So we look forward to seeing him on the card March 12th, Nottingham, live on DAZN, and many more here, and hopefully one day you'll see this young man headlining at the Odyssey Arena as well. Caoimhin, well done. We'll be back with the Conlan press conference shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, Caoimhin Agyarko.